Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Curtice, and we're here at the 2021 Chulai Championships, and here we're doing the lightweights. And I have to say, this one I'm very interested in. Why? Well, we have number 3 seed Utahraptor versus number 6 seed Dilophosaurus. I have touched almost all of the Utahraptor material, and I'm from Arizona, so I'm a homer, and I'm rooting for Dilophosaurus. Well, they have also chosen the Romanesque style Colosseum, straight up battle. Each is very confident. Utahraptor is carrying a substantial weight advantage of almost 20% heavier, though Dilophosaurus is the same length. And the lightly built gracile Dilophosaurus bursts out of the gate. Utahraptor does as well. Oh my goodness, what did we just see? Utahraptor did this most amazing pirouette pivot jump, slashed the sides of the Dilophosaurus and hooked him, spun around, and now has all of his claws on the back digging in deeply. The hand claws of Utahraptor are these hooks. Utahraptor jumps on the passing Dilophosaurus. These massive 7-inch slashing claws gain purchase, spinning it around. It has a pair of them. And these literal meat hook, fish hook claws have gripped in. There is no displacing this Utahraptor. It is fully on the back, using its weight to crush Dilophosaurus down. Dilophosaurus, the apex predator of its time, doesn't know what to do. It cannot shake Utahraptor, who is repeatedly biting and clawing and trying to steer the Dilophosaurus to the ground. Dilophosaurus goes down, and this is over before it began. Utahraptor's speed and weaponry all on display. Utahraptor looks tough and is likely to go deep in the tournament, but I had Dilophosaurus, and that blew my bracket. Well, thank you kindly. We'll have a post-fight interview coming up. Adios.
Here we are in the 2021 Chulai Championship lightweight round, and what a battle. We had Utahraptor, the number 3 seed, going up against the number 6 seed Dilophosaurus. I gotta say, I was really rooting for Dilophosaurus. It was an animal that's my homer, it's from my home state, but in the end, it just didn't get the job done. So what did you think of the battle?
Well, Dilophosaurus, if Dilophosaurus had actually been able to spit venom, who knows? It might have actually won. But without the actual neck frills and venom spitting ability, it's a fairly modest theropod and fairly lightly built in the skull. And those two little skinny crests, I think, are a weak spot to grab a hold of the head for a Utahraptor. Those foot claws of Utahraptor obviously are mean looking, but I know some of the current research is questioning how much they would have actually used those to eviscerate their prey. Oh, look at that!
Yeah.
But once I think there's no doubt that they probably used their hands to pull the animal down, and then he would take that claw and stick it into his neck and
I have a Utahraptor hand claw here as well.
Yeah, so those little meat hooks hold him down, and then you take the big hook and deliver that final blow. I think Dilophosaurus probably goes out pretty quick against the Utahraptor.
Yeah, I think that Utahraptor is just too well armed. It's got massive killing claw, whether it's using that ripper, the raptorial, the raptor prey restraint, I believe is what Fowler called it, or if it's doing a kick, it's slash. It's got hand claws that I loved your description. They're meat hooks, they're fish hooks. They get in there and they're just going to hold on, and you're just get kangaroo gutted potentially. Or it jumps on your back or puts you against the side, and it uses its weight to try to hold you down, and it's got a mouthful of sharp teeth. It's just a well-armed predator. Fast. Dilophosaurus, like you said, apex in the Jurassic 193 million years ago, but there wasn't much around that was big. So it's much lighter built. Those crests on Dilophosaurus, I've touched them. They're tissue paper thin almost. They are definitely not being used in conflict. You made a great point. What were they using it for? Because even if they were using it to fight, if they fought each other, those are going to get damaged, I would think.
My guess is that that's a billboard that says, "I am a I'm a Dilophosaurus looking for love would be my guess.
So do you think
Flood
that
that thing, flood that crest. I don't know. We sometimes talk about Bob Bacher's theories and how out there they are, but his idea, I think, of some of these structures being having a network of blood vessels going up into them and being able to flush the tissues with blood. I don't know that maybe that would work. It just seems the only reason I can think you stick things off your head like that is to advertise to your mate that you're the biggest around, or you got the tallest crest, or your crests are the most colorful, or whatever the case may be.
makes total sense? And for display, let you know. And also, if there are other theropods around, I'm a Dilophosaurus. If you don't have two crests, don't even come near me. You're not my kind.
No Monolophosaurus for you.
Well, thank you, Dr. Wilhite. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you and getting lowdown on the post-fight interview.
You're most welcome.
Awesome. We'll catch you again.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Anytime. Thank you kindly. Adios.